Sheikh Gumi has just said that the federal government knows all these terrorists by their names, and he does not go alone to negotiate. He goes with the police, the military, and other security agencies. What do you think about this? Because the federal government...
I've spoken about Sheikh Gumi before, and if you remember exactly what I said, that he's not a foolish man as people think he is. He's actually a smart person. He might be smart for different reasons, and he might be egregious in his ways. And I just told you what I always known. He's not telling you anything new. All these terrorists are in bed with people in government. Whenever there is mass kidnapping, why do you think that government is able to hear from the terrorists? Because they have their phone numbers. If they call one side, the one in Niger, those ones we give them the telephone number of the one in Katsina. They say, no, it's not us, so it's our friends in Katsina that did it. That's how they know Gumi is not lying. There's no major terrorist and there's no major criminal in Nigeria that is not known to security agencies. But you even find kidnappers doing MCs at the children naming ceremony of police commissioners in Nigeria. They know themselves. They help themselves. I once told you last year that there's a guy who is into fraud that was given an office at the Nigeria Police Headquarters, one Jesha. So how he's not lying. They know all the terrorists. If they want to wipe out the terrorists today, they know where to get them and wipe them out. They know it. I'm not in government, and I'm not any of the security agencies, but I also know that government knows these terrorists. In fact, so many of the terrorists, they call up people in government when they are bored and say, what's happening now? We haven't been allowing us to operate. We want you to leave some areas for us. So it's very true, he's not lying. And that is why we always say that government in this country is a crime. People in government, yes.
The masks are officially off, and the secret marriage between the Nigerian government and the bandits has been exposed. Omoyele Sowore isn't just speaking, he's dropping tactical bombs. He says Sheikh Gumi isn't lying. The government knows every terrorist by name and phone number. While you are being told that the military is searching for them, Sowore reveals that these bandits are bored enough to call government officials for a chat. From Daniel Bwala's epic fail on Al Jazeera to the organ harvesting scandals being buried at force headquarters, we are unmasking the system that treats crime as a family business. When the bandit has the minister on speed dial and the truth finally hits the fan. Welcome to Things They Happen. Let's look at the hardcore mechanics of this confession. Sowore is confirming what we've always suspected. The security agencies aren't looking for terrorists, they are negotiating with them. According to Sowore, kidnappers are even doing MC jobs at police naming ceremonies. He mocks the idea of Daniel Bwala trying to defend the Tinubu regime on the global stage, calling it a suicide mission. In the age of Google and AI, trying to hide a pregnancy with a t-shirt is just not going to work. The sarcasm is sharp. Imagine being a senior lawyer rubbishing your reputation on Al Jazeera just to defend your esophagus. Sowore unmasks the dirty job specialists in the police like Fake, who allegedly takes contracts to arrest activists but can't stop Maiduguri from being encircled by Boko Haram. While the police are busy harassing people for cybercrime to please apostles and pastors, the real terrorists are mapping out their next move on Abuja. It's a masterclass in institutional failure where the godless police agency is used by godly pastors to settle personal scores. Is this a government or a crime syndicate? Sowore reveals that certificate forgery and drug peddling are becoming legitimate businesses because the leadership can't even trace their own primary school records. The things they happen secret is that the 2027 elections are coming and the political class is already sick, tired, and holding the country to ransom with their personal health crises. But here is the reality check. The terrorists have the numbers, the pastors have the police, and the people have nothing. Should we support a revolutionary change as Sowore suggests, or is the current political class still our only hope for 2027? Type revolution in the comments if you want a clean sweep, or reform if you think the system can still be fixed. Smash that subscribe button to stay ahead of the secrets. I am your host. Stay informed and stay vigilant.